I have now officially been in the NBA 2K25 builder for 6 hours straight. I bought it early on PC just to make sure I could secure the best builds for y'all day one. All I ask before we get into the video is make sure y'all boys spam up that like button and hit that sub button if you're new. Let's hop straight into it. Now for the position, we are going to be going with power forward, height 6'9", weight 218, and wingspan 7'4". Now I was gonna go 6'10" on this, but you can't get lightning launch, so I at least wanted to get it on bronze, so that's why we're going 6'9", and you'll see the reason for everything else in just a second. Now off rip, I wanted to get contacts, and I was actually trying to get this up to 89, and I kept on flipping stuff around, but I think it's better to leave it at an 87. Also, something else I wish I could have got more of was stand-in dunk. I wanted to get it to like a 65, but it just wasn't happening. Now we're gonna focus on attributes for now, and then we'll come back and talk about badges once we get everything filled out. Now moving on to our shooting, I wanted to have a great mid-range. A mid-range has been important since 2K24. I think it's gonna continue on. It's kind of hard to speed boost in this game as it is, so if you can get open from the midi, you want to take it every time. The high midi is going to give you good jump shots, another option to go to, and of course if somebody don't have perimeter defense, you're going to bake them with the midi every time. Now moving on to the three, I didn't want to max this all the way out. I left it at just a 77. From what I'm seeing, you're not needing a super high three to green, so especially if you're spotting up, which you will be sometimes because you are a power forward, I feel like that 77 3 is going to be perfectly fine. Now free throw, I'm going to completely ignore it for now. We're going to move on to pass accuracy. Something else I wish we could have got a little higher, but a 71 isn't bad at all. Pass accuracy always seems to be the thing I wish I could get a little bit higher, but you just never can. Now for your ball handle, we're gonna take this up to an 80, and the main reason is because you're gonna see that unpluckable turn to silver. While dribbling with a bigger build, you're already gonna be more likely to get plucked, so you want to make sure you at least got that on silver, and you might even bump it up with that max +1 badge perk to gold. And then from there, we want lightning launch, so we're gonna put this on 70. I don't think there's any reason to go up any higher, but we want to stay at 70 for dribble styles and lightning launch. Now from this point on, we're starting off with a 70 interior. I don't know how great this is gonna be, but it's the first build of the year. A 70 interior has been good in almost every single 2K. Plus, along with that, we're gonna upgrade our block all the way until we get to 84, so we're not gonna be a little girl in the paint or nothing. Then from there, we're actually gonna have our highest attribute be our perimeter, which I know was a little weird, but this is going to be a build that can guard the perimeter. It's going to be able to switch, it can ISO, it can pretty much do a little bit of everything. And I made this build for one of the people that I'm playing with, so he will be using this with me later today. And then last but not least, we're going to take our still up just until we get to a 79 so we can get that silver glove. Now already the build's looking good. 6'9", long wingspan, we got a good dunk, we got a good midi, and we got a decent ball handle. But to make it even better, we're going to go all the way up till we get to a 92 on that defensive rebound. Now another thing I wish I could have got up was offensive rebound. I didn't want to leave it at a 60, but along with that goal rebound chaser, even with the 60 offensive, you should be able to go get them. But at the end of the day, y'all, this is a fun type build. This is a build that makes your big man actually be able to do something instead of just sit in the corner. But moving on from there, we want to get a decently high speed. If you're going to be 6'9", you gotta have a speed advantage. So I put the speed at 79, and then I took the agility up until we got to 86. And as you can see, that's going to give us silver on ball minute. And even with all the attributes we already used, we still get to come down here and get us a 85 strength, y'all. And then last but not least, we can just add the little 75 vertical, and you're pretty much done with the build right there. Now at this point, you can literally add whatever. I'm just going to add 2 to the standing dunk and 1 to the offensive rebound. Now this build is going to be lethal in the right hands. If you're somebody that likes to dribble with the taller build, snag boards, be able to play defense, this build is for you. If you don't like to dribble and stuff, you can take down the ball handle and all that. My teammate, I don't want him to just have to sit corner, so I actually got him a ball handle and a speed with ball and all that, so we can both do our thing. Now something I didn't mention was cap breakers. Remember, you are going to get plus 15 cap breakers later on down the line. You can end up taking this perimeter up, this block up. There's so many different things you can do when you start factoring in cap breakers, but I didn't want to factor them in too much because this is the start of 2K. You don't want to think about cap breakers the whole time and then end up not getting what you need right now. But even with this, we got silver posterizer, gold aerial wizard, we got silver deadeye and silver set shot specialist, and we got strong handle on Hall of Fame, which is actually really interesting. I want to see how that works. And then you're also getting the movable enforcer, you're getting the on-ball minutes, challenger, all that. The build's just going to be all around good. And for some reason, PC kind of lags on the screen, so it might look a little choppy, but it is a 3-level small ball 4, y'all. Even the name is rare. But look, y'all, this is what really intrigues me about the build. Look at this jumper. That jumper, you could not get a jumper like that on the 6.9 last year. Just look at this jumper. I mean, that jumper is clean. So if y'all boys want the jumper, I need y'all boys to spam up that like button. Let's at least get to 500 likes. Not only will I drop this jumper, I'll also drop another one for guards that are lower than 6'5". But I got gameplay coming for y'all boys real soon. Make sure y'all boys stay tuned, have them noties on, and I'm gonna catch y'all next time, and I'm out. Peace.